Hey, what's going on guys? It is Lasty here and welcome to a new episode of the 3-tier squad builder. This is actually becoming one of my most popular series, so you guys seem to really love it. I really enjoy making it because it gives me a different insight into like the cheap, the middle range and the expensive teams as well. So I'm glad to bring you back another episode today. First off, if you guys are looking to buy any coins, then be sure to check out UT Coin Traders. As always guys, links are going to be down below in the description for you. Now, getting into this video then, we have gone with the Bundesliga today. That was one of the top rated comments from the last video, so we have gone with that today. I've got 3 Bundesliga squads to show you, but before I show you the first one, if I could just ask you guys to drop a comment down below as to which which nation, I'm going to go with a nation next time, which nation would you like me to do next? So leave a comment down below, and whilst you're down there, if you could smash 2,000 likes, that would be epic. Tier 1, here is the first squad right here. The Bundesliga has a lot of expensive players, so the Tier 1 squad this time is actually going to be it's going to be sort of more expensive than a real budget squad. This right here is around a 30,000 coin mark, something like that. But you've got some really good players. As you can see, it's actually an all rare team, and this is the first tier 1, which is great. So you haven't got any non-rares at all. You've got people like Weidenfeller in goal. You've got lots of pace and strength and height and stuff at the back. Subotic, Santana, that sort of thing. You've got 84 rated players in this squad. I mean, it's not a bad squad at all. The only thing is, obviously, being a budget type squad, you may not have the money to buy like chemistry styles for your players. Like as you can see, some of the players here do have chem styles on them. Some of them are just basic. And even like this guy, Lars Bender, or Sven Bender, I'm not sure which one it is. He's out of position. He's in a CM spot in a CDM role. So things like that make it more of a budget squad. You haven't spent an extra 20k on your team after building it, so that you can put chem styles and in the right positions and all sorts of contracts and whatnot. So it's a real budget squad, around the 30,000 coin mark, I think. But I will have the little thing pop out of the side of the video to show you exactly how much it costs. Got a couple of really nice wingers. We've got Sydney Sam and Ayah, both with very high pace, good dribbling. Ayah's even a 5-star skiller, so that's great. Then we've got this guy, Mkhitaryan, I'm going to call him. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, but he looks pretty good. 83 dribbling and stuff. I went on his FUTWIZ page, or his FUTHead page, and people were saying this guy should be like 90 pace because he's absolutely rapid IRL. So that's quite an interesting one. Hopefully he'll get an inform or something. Maybe that would be quite cool. And then we went with Mandzukic and Aubameyang up front. So the money we did spend, we spent a lot on obviously Aubameyang. He's nearly half the cost of this whole team. But that's the sort of thing you do when you're on a budget. You spend more of your money up front because they're the ones that are going to score you goals. So that is tier 1. Make sure you drop a comment down below if you are the sort of person with this sort of coinage. And if you built a Bundesliga squad, it would be one of these. Right. Moving on to tier 2 then, shall we? This one, I believe, is around 150k. So we've jumped up a fair bit, but because the most expensive squad here is going to be very expensive, we needed the boundaries to go up slightly on each category, if you know what I mean. But we've got a 4-2-3-1 side here with, you've got a couple of the same players that were actually in the tier 1. I believe Santana and Aubameyang are actually from the first squad as well. So there's a bit of crossover there, but obviously you could put Mkhitaryan or whatever his name is in for Toni Kroos if you didn't quite have the coins or something like that. You guys know the drill by now. But we've got, we've introduced like informs into this team. You obviously got enough money now to start introducing some informs. We've got probably one of the best defenses in the entire Bundesliga. I mean, you've got Santana and Boateng. You got Piszczek and Alaba. I mean, it doesn't get too much better than that. I really like Luis Gustavo as a CDM. I think he does a great job. And then we've got 3 very technically gifted cams. Inform Kroos has a 5-star weak foot and 3-star skills. Put the Hunter chemistry style on him to up that pace a little bit. Then we have got ourselves a Diego, who's a free kick specialist, and also got some class dribbling and passing as well. And then we've got Gundogan, who I really like on this game. I think he's class. and he will actually be in the most expensive version, the tier 3 as well. And then Aubameyang up front again, because he's just about as good as it gets in the Bundesliga, to be fair. So that is tier 2. Do you like that one? If so, are you the sort of person with 150k in the bank? Then let me know down below if you are tier 2. Simply comment tier 1, tier 2 or tier 3 based on whatever you've got. But let's move on to the most expensive one then. I didn't go like crazy all out and get like Ribery, Inform, Lewandowski, which of course I could have done. But I need to keep the boundaries at a certain level, and this squad is still very expensive. Somewhere, but I don't know, is it like 800,000 or something maybe? The little thing will pop out from the side of the screen to let you know how much this squad did cost. But it's kind of epic. You've got really great centre-backs. I believe this is probably the best defensive line that you could get in the Bundesliga. Some people would say, well, to be honest, Hummels is quite slow. He's a god in the air. He actually scored a hat-trick in one game of corner headers, which is just ridiculous. The guy's a god. I love him. And then Alaba actually scored a beastly goal for me, which I can't wait to show you as well. We've got our centre mids in Gundogan and Schweinsteiger. Schweini being an absolute tank on this game. You could go with someone like Kroos as your cam, but I went with Goetze because he's supposed to be an up-and-coming talent and stuff, and he's quite expensive on the game. He's about 50k, so I thought I would go with Goetze, and that worked out pretty well for me. Then we have got the front three of absolute dreams. We have got Ayah and Robin, we have got Marco Reus, and we've got Robert Lewandowski, and that... oh my god, that is one hell of a combo. Reus for me played absolutely insane. I loved the guy. He was just epic. And then Robin also, you know my love for Robin on this game, it's just crazy. And then 4-star skills and a better work rates on Lewandowski this year just makes him such a good player. And the balls get fed through to him and just nails away the goals. So that is tier 3. Are you the sort of person with loads of coinage? Can you afford this one? If so, drop a comment down below saying tier 3. Now what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and show you a combination of all the goals scored with these 3 tiers. Okay then, goal time with the 3 tiers. I've sort of just taken all of my clips, scrambled them all up, and then just put them in to show you the goals. So it's not necessarily tier 1 goals, tier 2 goals, tier 3. I've just put them all in. We score a lot of headers from corners with these Bundesliga players. They are ridiculous in the air, especially like Alaba. Well, no, he just scored a beastly goal right there. But who I mean is Hummels and Boateng and Felipe Santana. They're ridiculous in the air. It's really awesome. You know, it's so easy. If you're a goal down, you can pretty much just score a header. Like, look at the diving header that Hummels does here. I love that. I love that movement. That is an epic goal. But the team I really liked, I don't know, it's kind of a cross. I would do it differently. Like, if I was making a Bundesliga squad, I like 3-5-2. And I like having like Robin, and I love having Reus. And I like having 2 strikers, so I need Lewandowski and I need Aubameyang as well. So my favourite squad is probably a combination of tier 2 and tier 3 because I also love like Gundogan at cam. I think he's a much better player the further up the pitch you play him. He's such a good talent on this game. Diego slipping the ball through for a cheeky sweaty goal with Aubameyang. I remember playing that guy and thinking he was pretty good, so I needed to take every goal that I could possibly get. But right here, Gundogan gets himself into some good spots, to be fair. Robin here with a header. I wish he'd have taken that on a Scorpion or something, but unfortunately, I've never hit one on Ultimate Team this year. Is it still possible? Can you still hit Scorpion kicks? Let me know down in the comments below, guys. But Tony Kroos on his weak foot, what a good goal. He's a boss, actually. Like, as long as you can get over the fact that he's not the paciest thing in the world, he's such a good player. Nice little bit of skill there from Reus to just stop the ball dead and then in a finesse shot position. Reus was godly. He's such a good player. I really kind of want to use his inform right now because I just loved him a lot. This is a nice goal here from Diego. He just gets in front of that defenders, and I love the volley into the top of the net. What a good goal that is. He's actually a class player, and you know if you're using Diego that you've got a good free kick taker as well. Berber spin, nice goal from Reus, smashing it in the top. I love doing them goals. I swear that is the most scored goal for me, is a Berber spin to a smasher. But last goal here with Lewandowski, nice finish across there, and the Dirty Mike celebration right there. Thank you for watching, guys. If you can smash 2,000 likes, that would be epic, and I'll see you next time. Peace.